Have you ever met someone who always gets what they want without raising their voice or begging for it? They seem calm, confident, and persuasive without even trying. The truth is, they might be using dark psychology tricks, silent techniques that can influence how people think, feel, and behave without them ever noticing. In this video, you'll learn 7 powerful dark psychology tricks that can make you more influential, confident, and aware of when others might be using them on you. These are not for manipulation. They're for understanding and protecting yourself from hidden influence. Let's begin. 1. The mirror effect. Have you ever noticed that when two people are deeply connected, they start to act alike? They sit the same way, use the same tone, or smile at the same time. That's the mirror effect. When you subtly copy someone's body language or speaking style, their brain starts to think you're similar to them. And people naturally trust those who seem like them. If they cross their arms, you do it a few seconds later. If they speak slowly, you match their rhythm. It's silent, subconscious, and powerful. Just remember, be natural. If you mirror too obviously, it feels fake. But when done smoothly, it builds instant comfort and trust. 2. The power of silence. Silence is one of the strongest psychological weapons. After you make a point, pause. Don't rush to fill the silence. Most people hate awkward pauses and feel pressure to say something. That pressure often makes them reveal more than they planned, agree with you, or try to justify themselves. For example, if you say, "I think my work deserves a raise," and then stay quiet, the other person will likely start explaining or trying to meet your expectation. The one who controls silence controls the conversation. 3. The foot in the door trick. This one works through consistency. When someone agrees to a small request, they are more likely to agree to a bigger one later. You might ask a small favor first. "Can you review this short paragraph?" After they agree, you ask, "Could you help me with the full report?" Their brain wants to stay consistent with its previous yes. That small first agreement opens the door to bigger influence later. This trick is used everywhere, from sales to relationships. Once people start saying yes, it becomes easier for them to keep saying it. 4. The scarcity illusion. People value things more when they seem rare or limited. That's why marketing phrases like "only 2 left" or "offer ends tonight" are so effective. Scarcity creates urgency. It taps into the fear of missing out. Even if we don't need something, we feel like we should act before it's gone. It's not just for products, it works in relationships too. When you're always available, people take you for granted. But when you create a bit of distance, they start to value your time and presence more. When something seems rare, it feels more valuable. 5. The anchoring effect. Anchoring means the first piece of information someone hears becomes their reference point. If a salesperson shows you a $2,000 laptop first, the $1,200 one suddenly feels cheap. That's how your brain compares value. It uses the first thing it sees as the anchor. You can use this in negotiation too. If you say, "Normally this type of project costs $10,000, but I can do it for $7,000, the higher number sets the anchor. The $7,000 feels like a fair deal, even though it's still high. Whoever sets the first anchor silently controls how the other person perceives value. 6. The emotional echo. Humans mirror emotions. When you show sadness, anger, or excitement, people unconsciously feel a similar emotion. You can use this to influence mood. If someone is upset, first match their emotional tone. "I get it. That must be frustrating." Then slowly calm your voice and body language. Their brain will start to follow your emotional shift without realizing it. Soon their frustration eases and they mirror your calmness. This is how skilled communicators lead emotional states, by first matching, then guiding. 7. The illusion of choice. People resist being told what to do. But if you give them options, they feel like they're choosing freely even if both choices benefit you. Instead of saying, "Can you help me?" say, "Would you rather help me today or tomorrow morning?" Both options mean yes, but they feel in control. This trick lowers resistance. The person feels empowered, while you silently guide their decision. Politicians, parents, and negotiators use this all the time. It's one of the most subtle and effective ways to lead someone's choices. Bonus, the reward and withdraw strategy. This one plays with emotion and attention. When you give someone praise, attention, or affection, their brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes us feel good. Then, when you suddenly pull back that attention, they start craving it. They'll try to win it back. even without realizing why. This technique can make people chase your approval. It's powerful but dangerous if misused. Use it only to understand human behavior, not to control others unfairly. The dark side of these tricks. All these tricks work because they tap into deep human instincts: trust, fear, emotion, and connection. But remember, the difference between influence and manipulation is intent. Using these to build trust, confidence, or awareness is good. Using them to deceive or harm others crosses an ethical line. Dark psychology isn't evil by itself, it's knowledge. What matters is how you use it. Always be aware of these methods so others can't use them against you. Recap. Let's quickly go over the 7 tricks again. Mirror effect. Build instant trust by reflecting body language and tone. Power of silence. Use pauses to control tension and pressure. Foot in the door. Start small to gain bigger agreement later. Scarcity illusion. Create urgency by making things seem rare. Anchoring effect. Set the first reference point to shape perception. Emotional echo. Lead emotions by matching and guiding them. Illusion of choice. Give options to make people feel in control. Bonus, reward and withdraw. Control attention through emotional contrast. Real power doesn't come from manipulation. It comes from understanding how the mind works, yours and others. When you know these hidden patterns, you can protect yourself from being controlled and communicate more effectively. The goal isn't to dominate people, it's to understand them deeply enough that you can connect, persuade, and influence ethically. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more psychology and human behavior insights. And stay tuned for the next one, where we'll explore the hidden psychology of self-confidence and how it silently changes how people see you. Thanks for watching.